Hey guys, I just finished raking and I just wanted to give you guys a couple things on this coon rake. Just a few things that I noticed that kind of that I think they can improve on, and that more or less that things that are restrictions. So I got that speed rake. You guys have seen it before, and it does a great job. As you can see, it's a bit puffy just because it's so thick. Some of this stuff is really thick. I'm merging two 13-foot windrows into one, so it's 26 feet of crop into one thing here. And I'm just going to show you guys, if you notice on that hill right there, a lot of that has to do with me trying not to get stuck and less about the actual rake. But one thing I did notice, because this time I am raking in a very, what I would say, in adverse weather conditions. Even though this looks dry, all this is muddy and wet, so the rake is fighting mud. And then it's also trying to rake crop. So there's areas where I didn't rake, like right there. I just left. This way I know with the baler I don't touch it. Also where you see V's, areas where I kind of lift it up, I know that that's a wet spot so that I don't bale it. And it does a good job. The only thing I'm finding here is with the stabilizer or the walking beam axle, it's not allowing as much crop through. I'll show you guys on the back of it. Mind the thistles here, but what is happening is, you imagine there's, give me 1 second. You imagine here that the crop is going by these two wheels and it's getting caught. You can see right here where it's wrapping, and it's getting caught as it goes between the rake and that second wheel. I've really noticed it. I've kind of been I would say 7 to 8 kilometers an hour. For you Americans, I can't convert it. 7 to 8 kilometers an hour in my crop conditions this round was as fast as I could go without plugging it. It just and to the credit of the rake here, it does have a lot to do with the crop, because it was so wet, because I'm trying not to get stuck, because I'm trying to make sure that I'm not baling wet hay. I did a lot of bending and angling with it. There wasn't a lot of straight rounds, and so that's the only thing I noticed, guys. It's still way faster than a bar rake, and it's way more efficient, and it bungs way less than a bar rake. So overall, great product. I'm 50-50 on the walking wheel. Almost what I'm thinking here is you go and you put the walking beam axle on if it's if you're going to be in light crop and you're wheeling across really fast. But if you know it's going to be heavy crop, then you stick with the standard axle, because it seems to make a difference. I think it's a lot smoother of a ride. The problem is I am sacrificing the amount I can put through it. So I might just do that. I might just take it on and off between first and second cut. So first cut, I'll take it off, then second cut, I'll put it back on. That way I don't have to worry. But I'll show you guys these. But this is the windrows I'm working with here. It's a little messy because I was wheeling around pretty quick. I just wanted this raked. I could have done this cleaner. I know people probably on YouTube are saying this isn't exactly the straightest or smoothest job, but it was just to get it done. I had to get it done. I wanted to make sure it had some ample sun time to get any of the stuff I flipped on the top to dry out today, because tomorrow I have to go with the baler. So that's kind of where I'm at on it. But I think overall it's done a good job. As I said, don't fault it on some of these things. A lot of this is me wheeling around. What I have an issue with the bar rakes is it likes to make things into rope. And one of the things I really hated about it, and it wasn't as bad once I got the different baler, was it liked to twist it. So it twists it in a rope, and it sucks for baling, because it would have more and more issues with plugging. Where This V-rake flips it and turns it over in more of a fluff pattern, as you can see kind of the way it fluffs here. So that's it for today, guys. I wish I could have filmed it while I was driving and doing it, but I was just trying to get it done and I just didn't have time to set up a camera, unfortunately. This is all of my fields, not all of my, sorry, all of my home field, all my fields at home down. So I wanted all this down to kind of get it dried out so that tomorrow morning I can just go the second the dew's off. So that's kind of my plan here. So I just want to get this raking done. Tomorrow morning I can go and get her done, right? So that's the plan. Thanks for watching, guys. Feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe as always. Take care. Keep farming.